Yo, what's up, old man fam? Philbilly330 here, back again once again. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. If you guys have been following any of, I did a legendary farm stream and stuff like that. You guys will know I'm really psyched about Outriders. I've played through all 4 characters in the demo, that is. And I'm super excited about the release. I really love this game. It's got a lot of build aspects, which I really enjoy making these builds, and hopefully, helping you guys as I did in Borderlands. So obviously the game's not out. It comes out next Thursday. But I've finally decided. I was very, very torn between Technomancer and Devastator as to which I was going to run on my first playthrough. I like all the classes, but those were the 2 that really stuck with me. And I've decided that Technomancer is going to be the one that I take to endgame first. I'll probably go through our 330 Let's Play that I do with Zach with the Devastator. And as far as the Technomancer, if you guys are interested, I'm going to make another channel member, Filthy Phil, who's really into this game. We're going to stream our experience, from where the demo left off to the end game. But I just wanted to share with you guys, I found this character builder. I found it online. It was made by a guy called Fat Pickle Smith. So thank you to him. If you guys want to use this builder to theorycraft for yourself, you are welcome to. If you just go to paradoxzyx.github.io. That'll get you there, and you can pick, Trickster, Devastator, Pyromancer, Technomancer. And what they've done is they've found out that there's 20 class points from the time you unlock your first class skill till level 30 at max level. So what I want to do with that is show you guys my plans for my Technomancer build, where I aim to be at endgame. Obviously, this is all subject to change because who knows what balancing and scaling will be like as I make it further and further into the game. But I just wanted to go through my thought process of where I'm going with this build as of now. So, with the Technomancer, I am aiming to do a very gun-heavy build. A lot of crit damage. I'm going to be running assault rifles and sniper rifles. I am going to use the turrets. I'm going to use both the frozen and the toxic turret, as well as the toxic bullets. So the whole idea behind this build is you inflict all the enemies with toxic. That's going to boost the damage who are afflicted, or to the enemies who are afflicted. And so let's get into it. So first off, Technomancer, he gets plus 15% weapon damage at long range. He has plus 15% skill life leech and plus 15% weapon life leech. That's like the Technomancer's special right off the bat. Don't have to unlock it. That's what you get when you choose this class. We're going to be focused mostly on this pestilence tree, the upper tree, with a little bit of starting to scooch down. You'll see. So first off, we're going to take our impact amplifier for 8% weapon damage. Not much to explain there. Then we're left between Sour of Decay, which is 15% skill cooldown on decay skills, or Suction Module, which is plus 5% weapon leech. Now, this sounds really interesting because I want to do a lot of decay. However, the build I'm planning on doing uses mods to basically have infinite ammo. because there's a mod in the game that I plan on running that every kill you get replenishes 30% of your magazine. So I plan on doing my mobbing on, scrub enemies with an assault rifle, and maybe the elites and the bosses, I'll focus more on the sniper. That's what I'm thinking. So I actually, because my bullets will be hopefully mostly always having toxic rounds, I plan on being able to have toxic up anyways. So I'm going to go with suction module to get a little bit more weapon leech, because we're going to be doing a lot of damage, so we'll get more leech. Because this is a super high damage build, so I do want some skills to help balance it a little bit and help me out with some survivability. Then we have to go to drill coding here to unlock the rest of the tree. I am going to take Sniper Master. It's going to give me 40% weapon damage on snipers and increase the drop rate on that of that weapon type by 12%. I'm also going to branch down to Havoc Nexus. That's going to give me plus 15% critical hit damage with those snipers. That's going to be awesome. And even with the assault rifle, some of them are pretty accurate, so I plan on being able to hit a lot of headshots. We also want to take Exposing Toxin. Toxic applies vulnerable. What that's going to do is it's going to give us plus 30% damage to enemies afflicted with toxic. Now, and when you have toxic rounds activated, when you shoot an enemy, all enemies within 5 meters of that enemy are going to become afflicted as well. So it's going to debuff those enemies, making them easier to kill. And then to top on, or to pile on that, we'll go Marked for Execution, get 40% plus 40% effectiveness on the vulnerability. So I don't know, obviously, I don't know exactly how this stuff scales yet, so I don't know if that's 30% plus 40%, to make a 70% damage bonus on those enemies. If that's how it works, that's crazy, but I'm not completely sure yet. That's why this is a theory craft. So that'll end us down this little path here, and then I'm going to take nitrogen capsules. It's going to decrease the distance that's considered long range by 3 meters. So I can get a little bit closer to the action and still get that damage boost from the Technomancer class. It was either that or toxic duration. I don't think I'll need this too much because I'm applying so much toxic between my own bullets and the turret itself. We're going to pick up our next tier of impact amplifier for another 8% weapon damage. We're going to skip over cannonade because I'm not planning on using many ordnance skills as of now. But we are going to jump down here for a little more survivability. Pick up blur screen. It's going to give us health regen threshold is increased by 20% of our maximum health. We're going to pick that up. And we're also going to jump over here to engineer. Minus 30% of our turret's health decay. That's going to keep our turrets up a little bit longer. Our freeze turret or cryo turret will be able to, do some crowd control and slowing these enemies down, freezing them in place. Our toxic turret's going to just continue to inflict enemies surrounding it with toxic. So yeah, so they're going to get a little survivability for ourselves and for our turret out of that. Then we're going to come up here. I'm going to skip this level of the nitrogen capsules, and I'm going to pop into Purge. It's going to give us plus 10% damage against enemies who are toxic, which the goal of this build is for that to be every enemy. Then we're going to pick up another tier of weapon plus 8% weapon damage through impact amplifier, and then grab Assault Master. Assault Master is going to give us plus 20% weapon damage on assault rifles and increase our assault rifle drop chance by 12%. Then we have a choice between Assault Adept and Sniper Adept. I'm going to pick Assault Adept because you're getting 40% here. Another 12% would put it at 52. You're only getting 20% here on assault rifles. So I think the 32 is more important. You know, it's just taking that weapon type damage up a little bit. But if you disagree or you think you're going to use snipers more than assault rifles, then by all means take sniper. Got to take drill coating, get us some more armor piercing. I'm going to skip the sides of the power. It increases your damage taken and damage dealt. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, for now, we're going to skip out on that. I'm going to pick up Sharpshooter. It's going to increase our weapon damage by 30% at long range, which, remember, we did reduce what's considered long range a little bit right here. So hopefully that gives us a little damage bonus. It definitely will against bosses and stuff because I'll be using a sniper probably and staying a little bit back from them. We're going to get UT-14 clips. It's going to increase our mag size by 50%. I prefer the snipers that have no scope. I think they just call them tactical rifles or something, and that's going to take their ammo count from 6 to 9. And then I like the standard assault rifle weapon the best thus far just because its accuracy is still very good. So I believe, off the top of my head, I think it has a clip size of 40, so that'll take it to 60. And it'll help us out with keeping that infinite ammo up because we got more bullets to get kills, and the higher your magazine size, the more ammo you're going to get back for each kill, since it's a percentage. And then right here, we're going to take Purge for 30% damage against toxic enemies, which we already went over that. We plan on having everybody afflicted. And then finally, we will take the Capstone with our last class point. Empowering Antenna. Activating a decay skill increases weapon damage for you and your allies by 40% for 10 seconds. I think that's going to come in really handy with bosses. What I'll do is I'll pop my toxic rounds. That'll get us 40% damage bonus for 10 seconds. And then I will, when that 10 seconds is up roughly, then I'll throw my my toxic turret thing, and we will get 40% damage for 10 additional seconds. So it should help us to really get some DPS downrange at these bosses in the game. At least that's how it's going to work in my head for now. So now that we have covered the skill tree loadout, we will come down here, and this website's really cool. It shows us all of the percentages that we have for amplified, as well as our extra stats that we gained from the tree over here. And then, as I said, we will choose, I kept calling them toxic rounds, blighted rounds, blighted turret, and our cryo turret. I think that's what I'm going to run. Obviously, I can play with these others. Some we don't have access to in the game. We don't have access to blighted turret, fixing rave, or cold snap, or tool of destruction. But I'm thinking, because I'm not doing a ton of anomaly damage, I'm more or less using these turrets as, sorry, I just punched my mic, to help with crowd control, because the crowds actually will focus on those turrets, and it might help group them up to get those procs from our blighted rounds to affect everybody, dealing tons of damage. Now, as far as weapons, it's really hard to say at this point what I plan on using specifically, because we only have 10 totally confirmed weapons in the demo, legendaries that is. But I've seen a few leaked ones. Whether or not they're 100% correct, who knows? We will find out when the game releases. However, one of those weapons, it was a pistol, I believe, called the Lucky. I would love to break that gun down, take that tier 3 mod of Pinball, I think it was called, which what it does is it ricochets crit shots to 5 enemies, I believe, up to like an 8-meter radius. So that's going to be awesome because those bullets will, if I hit a crit, it'll bounce to 5 enemies around it with blighted rounds, which will affect enemies around it with decay. So that's really, I'm planning on putting that on an assault rifle with either maybe its third tier mod being either maybe, I'm not sure how stuff's going to scale yet, maybe one of the mods that adds, let's say, fire damage to every bullet, so that way I got some fire, some decay, and some freeze going on for my cryo turret to be like a little bit of a, just master of the elements, I guess. Or it's hard to say. We don't know what all of the mods are going to be yet. But in my head, that's kind of where I'm going with it. As far as the sniper rifle, I'm just going to be looking for highest damage, and whatever mods I find that best support, probably single target is what I'm going to be focused on with the sniper rifle. Like I said, these things are subject to change. That's where I'm at right now. But yeah, so that's what my plan is. Hopefully I kept this video informative for you. I know it's not the most helpful thing because we don't have the full game yet. But I just wanted to share with you guys where my, sights are focused. And if you guys want to use this website to theorycraft your own builds, that'd be awesome. It'd be really awesome if you like this kind of stuff, please drop a like, please comment and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you nothing and it helps us out a lot. We're a small channel and we're trying to do the best content we can. And if you are into Outriders as much as I'm excited for it, I promise you there will be lots of build videos, lots of streams and content surrounding this coming out of our channel from myself and also probably from Zach as well. And it'd be really awesome, guys, if you guys are interested and you want to use this website and theorycraft your own builds. We do have a Discord. It'll be in the description below. It'd be sweet if you guys could, build your theorycraft, take some screenshots of it. You could post those screenshots to Discord and, share them with us because there's a lot of people on that Discord and we are hyped about this game. So until then, we got next Thursday, guys. Next Thursday, this thing's coming out, and I am super pumped. Can't wait for it. I'm sure I'll get either at least 1 or 2 more little legendary farm streams going before then. So I hope you guys stop in to check that out. But until then, y'all have a good day. Take it easy, and get ready for some Outriders. Later, guys.